Syracuse University has developed a free website evaluation tool for all grade levels. Dr. Ruth Small has been working on this project for many years, and many school libraries across the country have been helping her by sending our school library websites for evaluation. Every year for the past 4 or 5 years, students in Dr. Small's graduate classes have been evaluating school library websites and giving it a grade. And then we could go back and retool them, and they've been taking the grades that our school library websites received to create this website evaluation tool. WebCheck is a wonderful new tool which gives you a bar graph and a scatter plot chart that shows you at a glance how useful your website is. Teachers can sign up classes which will give you a group or a class ID. Teachers can create up to 20 classes, which is wonderful for librarians. Every time you go to WebCheck, you can put in the instrument type that you want to use. You simply put in the website you want to evaluate here, and here is where you would fill in your group or class ID. If you're a teacher, your classes are given a group or class ID number. And then here is where you choose which instrument to use. I'm going to show you both the junior and the middle. As you can see, you have 4 choices. I'm going to show you both the junior tool and the middle tool. The junior tool is nice, but it doesn't give you as many questions or as much information as you get from some of the other choices. The WebCheck Junior tool gives visual cues for emergent and non-readers. As you can see, it says doesn't apply, don't agree, don't very much agree, agree a little, agree totally. The questions may be a little bit harder for emergent and non-readers, and it may be best for a teacher to read the questions to the students as they answer, and then they simply have to fill in the bubbles to say if they agree or if they don't agree. There are a total of 16 questions for the junior level. The middle level has more questions. This is the kind of evaluation report you get from WebCheck Junior. It's all words. There's no graphs. That's why I suggest using the middle if you are in grades 3 to 6. The questions may be a little bit more difficult, but you get the nice graphs. I think there should be a graph for the lower level kids so that they can have a visual. Just having words for them is not as good as having a visual. Now I'll show you the middle tool. I suggest that you use each of the tools and see which one is best for your grade level. Visit the website and check it out because some of the middle questions are very specific and they may not be good for the readers at your level. There are more questions for the middle WebCheck, and the questions are much more pointed, and as you can see, it doesn't give you the nice little smiley faces anymore. So students that are in grades 3 and below may not get this tool as well as the one with the pictures. As you can see, the middle tool has 24 questions. If possible, I would stay away from the NA if you can. If you have to answer NA, I'm not sure that it'll skew the data, but I would prefer for my students to stay within the numbers. It makes for a better scatter plot. Here is the scatter plot graph that the WebCheck middle tool created for me for the website Wonderopolis. The website is almost an awesome website. I love the axes because you can look at a glance and you can see where the website falls. You can choose which quadrant you want your students to stay in of the 4 quadrants, and who wouldn't want to stay in this part of this scatter graph. Here we see the 4 criteria and how the website scored on each of the contributing factors. I'm most impressed with the scatter plot graph, but some people may prefer to see all the data and the 4 categories. These may not be the same categories that I would have chosen, but they work, and I really like how this tool is online, and students will have more fun using this than they will the paper form that I created. I'm sure your students will have fun with WebCheck. Here are some of the Common Core standards for Pennsylvania English Language Arts that are covered on, if you do a lesson with WebCheck.